Alright, Chapter 4-1, Part 2. Got a little quick time event here. Unfortunately, this one is filled with buttons you have to press, and you have to press A to run.
This looks like Raiders style.
This whole Chapter 4 is very Tomb Raider-esque.
I was talking about Raiders.
Of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
Well, there are similarities between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Tomb Raider as well. So, either
archaeology.
Digging up dinosaur bones that were put there by God to trick us. No, this part is just dumb. I didn't like that. I thought that was fucking stupid. And they had like multiple camera angles of them jumping over each other underneath the door, pulling out his little
Where's his hat? Yeah,
his fedora,
and his whip.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to remember what the fuck is about to happen next.
You pull on the things.
You pull down the things. You run down the stairs. Oh, the big puzzle room. Even though it's not really a puzzle, it's... I don't know what you would call this. It's a puzzle because it's kind of confusing the first time you go through it. And it's confusing because it's so immense and it's not very clear where to go. It's not a puzzle in the sense of like a Zelda puzzle, unfortunately.
You just press the investigate button.
Right, and then she sits on that one, and you have to run all the way around and pull the lever for the other one, and then some stairs lift up, and you have to run to the next one and pull two more cranks.
And co-op puzzles are crazy.
Was that sarcasm?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, it's a joke. I get jokes.
So this M-rated game for 2 adults to be playing has easier puzzles than a T-rated game for little kids on the Wii. It's called Zelda.
That is true. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. You should be like 17 and up to be playing this. And there's 2 of you working together.
Yeah.
But puzzles are easier.
I've never thought of the ESRB rating on a game in relation to the difficulty of the game. I've always thought of it as in relation to the content of like the swearing or whatever in the game. So after you pull this second one and you run around the corner, you're going to get rushed by a shitload of guys.
Well, see, I think
just be prepared for that.
The thing is, if you're under 17 and you're playing video games, you're probably pretty smart. If you're over 18 and playing video games still, you're probably an idiot.
Hey, what the fuck is that supposed to
mean?
Yeah. Anyway, and if you're an adult playing Animal Crossing for the Wii, you're playing it for the wrong reasons. So, like right here, Shiva is not going to get attacked at all by these guys. They're just going to completely ignore her, and she's going to do dirty work and just tear them apart. Now, don't sit in one spot too long, unless you're like right by a wall that's giving you cover, because there are archers up above that are doing their damnedest to kill you. And these fuckers like to predict when you're going to pull the trigger. And I just killed 2 of them with one shot.
That was pretty sweet.
Because the bullets pierce.
Just like Indiana Jones.
Really?
Last Crusade.
He's
standing on top of a tank and he gets 3 Nazis in one shot.
Huh. Yeah.
You need to catch up on your indie.
We've gone over this like every time you quote it, which ends up being...
You beat me on Simpsons, but...
Right.
Movies, I think you got you beat.
Yep.
History, we're both amazing, though.
Yes.
So,
I guess maybe I should make perfectly clear, because people didn't get the joke about China being 2,000 years old or something like that.
Right.
That I do not believe that the dinosaur bones were put there to deceive us and test our faith.
Right, they were put there so we could put them up in museums and it would be cool. Right?
No.
I mean, how else would we have dinosaur exhibits?
Billy and the Clonosaurus? That's all I can think of. I don't know. Anyway, back on to the game.
Chris Redfield, what a hunk.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those arms.
His roid rage now.
Hurry! Okay.
So, Yeah.
What percent of games have white male protagonists? 90?
Is there a number greater than 100%?
Well, we got Grand Theft Auto 3 San Andreas, or
Dude, you gotta speak more clearly because you are mumbling.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
San Andreas, you're right. That is a very major game that has a non-white protagonist.
Male, too. So
Male.
we got Tomb Raider, female.
Tomb Raider, yeah. Mirror's
Heavenly
Edge.
Sword.
Mirror's Edge.
Yep.
She was non-white and non-male.
Yep.
Heavenly Sword. Did you just say Heavenly Sword?
Yeah, isn't that a chick?
Oh, right. But she's white.
Yeah, I said non-white male.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I misunderstood. So this part, I had to edit out a death on because she was a dumbass and she got killed up above. So this is... Fortunately, I didn't have to redo this level and she only died once. But this is definitely a part where the chances of having to redo the whole fucking thing because your partner's a dumbass are very high. But I got lucky that she killed everybody quickly. And could give me a little bit of cover from above. So, like I've talked about before, the flash grenades will kill the spiders instantly, and there's going to be a number of guys running for you. And the flash grenades obviously blind them as well. So it gives you a little bit of extra time to deal with them. And because I got hurt, she left her post and came running down and healed me.
Oh, what a
sweetie. Your little pat on the butt is your to thank her.
Sweetie with a...
So then, now because she ran all the way down, she has to run all the way back up.
To release the chain.
Mm-hmm. I hate to say goodbye, but I love to see her walk away.
What's that from?
I don't know. It's just a saying. I think. It's part of the ethos.
About hot chicks leaving.
Right. Exactly.
Now, when you play co-op, can you just get a random person to play with you?
Yes. And if you're not careful, so before you set up the game, there's 3 different settings. When you're signed into Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or whatever, there's solo, or no, it's called Rogue. So even though it says Rogue, you're still playing with the computer.
Yeah.
But it means that no one can join your game. And then there's invite only, which means what it sounds like.
Right.
And then there's also like open or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And once or twice I had to restart recording because I wasn't paying attention, left it on open, and some jackass that sent me a friend request that I hadn't had a chance to decline yet just joined my game randomly.
Okay.
So when you pull this switch, this big ass bug is going to come down. Just swap out the explosive rounds for the flash rounds, and then shoot him a couple times, and then shoot him in the tail when he's down. And usually you can kill him in one round of that, but I fucked up like a dumbass, and I think I kill him with the explosive rounds. Yeah, I killed him with the explosive rounds. And he drops a nice little jewel of the Nile. Soul Gem.
Soldier Boy.
Soul Gem. Soldier Boy. Yeah. That's another YouTube star for you.
Yeah.
I hate to be in the same... I don't think anybody's ever compared us to Soldier Boy, but the fact is...
And they never will.
And they never will. But the fact is, you know, he's had a lot of success through YouTube, and...
He's got a good dance, what can I say?
Right, but he's a one-hit wonder. And, you know, hopefully we outlast him.
I think we already have.
That's true. That is true.